This is my review of Pokemon movie, Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. What did I like? The story in this movie was so gripping. It was very well written. I know a lot of fans complain about fan service in the Pokemon movies. This is when they put a legendary or mythical Pokemon in the movie just for the sake of it, to give the fans a rare sighting. And this is a whole other topic for another day. But I don't mind a bit of fan service. But in the context of this movie, just having Lucario or Mew or the Reggies later on in the movie, that doesn't actually make it a great film. If you have cool legendaries or mythical Pokemon, that's great, but I don't consider it a quality movie unless you have an interesting story to accompany it. So fan service, though I do like it, isn't enough for the whole movie to be great. You still need a story to hold it all together. Back to this movie. I was far more interested in the main story with Sir Aaron and his motivations for trapping Lucario in the staff. I do love a good mystery, and the way that they kept you guessing right up to the very end, it was brilliant, excellent. And the side story with Mew, it was alright. It was good to break it up a bit, but I didn't find it personally as interesting as the Lucario storyline. That was far more interesting. And just Lucario as a Pokemon, I much prefer than Mew. Also, the relationship between Ash and Lucario, it was tense. It had weight to it. I really enjoyed watching it unfold on screen. The more that it went on, the more trust they built with each other. Ash wanted to help Lucario no matter what. And that's why Ash is such a great protagonist. He's always putting other people's concerns above his own. He's always looking to help. And I just want to say that Lucario is such a cool Pokemon. He's so loyal and strong, and I think I knew Lucario before watching this movie, but just seeing him portrayed in such a great way, it's really heightened the regard I have for Lucario as a Pokemon. And the ending was a very cool action sequence. I really liked it. It was fast paced, you felt like there were high stakes, and the inclusion of the Reggies as the guardians of the tree, brilliant idea. I said it before, the strongest aspect of this movie was its story, especially the mystery aspect. They executed this so well. And we finally meet Sir Aaron and he explains why he has to put Lucario into the staff to protect him. But the aspect that I found interesting is the inner tension that Lucario faced on the whole journey. Should he or should he not trust Sir Aaron? There were times when you, the viewer, thought that he should trust him, give him the benefit of the doubt. But there were other times when you weren't so sure and might have thought that Lucario was justified if he chose to walk away. The point is that when the story gets you to the point of caring, actually caring about the characters and the plot beyond the superficial level, it's done its job. Because at that point, you are captivated and engrossed in the story. You've been taken out of this dreary reality and transported into the far preferable reality of Pokemon. But this doesn't just happen. You need powerful storytelling to captivate you. And for me at least, that's exactly what this excellent film was able to do so well. What did I not like? As I briefly mentioned, I'm not the biggest fan of Mew. Mew isn't the worst Pokemon, but I just don't find him that interesting, especially in Pokemon movies. There are many other legendaries and mythical Pokemon that I would have rather had feature in this movie instead of Mew, or any movie for that fact. And to be honest, I don't really remember what Mew did in this movie. For me personally, it was just a little bit forgettable. Mew was just a little bit too forgettable. If I was to forget any part that Mew had in this movie, it wouldn't affect my opinion of the movie at all. I would still love it just as much as I do now. But I know a lot of Pokemon fans love Mew. Totally fine, not a problem. Personal preference. Still an excellent movie, and as I said, even if that's a minor critique, it doesn't detract from the central story at all, which is my favourite part of the movie. So I'm going to give Lucario and the Mystery of Mew an 8. Thanks for listening to my review. Hope you enjoyed it. Check out some other videos on my channel for more Pokemon and anime content.